everybody, welcome back to my channel, Robert Redma Fishing. Today I'm going to do something a little different. A worm mold is a sand cast mold, so it leaves the baits a little dull appearance, I guess you could say. So it kind of looks kind of like that, not as shiny. Here's an example of aluminum mold, how it gets like really shiny. So they do say there's a trick to make it that way by using aluminum foil. So I'm going to try aluminum foil on my, I believe it's a Do It mold. You see it's like a sand cast type of mold. So I'm going to make some worms off of these, but I'm going to use aluminum foil there. The color I'm going to be using is going to be Metal Mist from Dead On Plastics, and this time I'm using the Dead On Plastics worm blend. So actually it's half jerkbait swim bait blend, but I only had half a cup left in the jug, so now it's kind of half and half, so half worm, half jerkbait swim bait blend. So I'm making worms for it, so it should work no matter what. So I haven't done it before, so it's gonna be trial and error and see what happens. Hopefully I'm gonna use this shiny side face up on aluminum. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. We'll see. Cup right there has some bubbles. I gotta get the bubbles out. The old faithful bubble vac. We'll get those bubbles out. We'll just do a simple single injection, not too crazy per se of a laminate. See how that turns out. Oh, there we go. That looks good. I like that. Alright, so it's about 320 right now. Let's shoot the mold and see how we did. Looks good. Alright. Put this in there. We'll do aluminum mold so we can compare the two. So oh, this looks so good. What a good color. And then we'll let these cool down and we'll see how we did. Alright, it's been a while, so we're going to open up this one first, the action worm, and see how we did on this. Which way? I'm going to go out this way. Bam. Look at that. That looks nice. There we go. Oh, look at this. These are so nice. I don't know if you guys can actually see the blue. See the blue in it? And it's purple. Such a good looking bait. Good color. I mean, it's such a good bait and color. Nice looking color. That is nice. All right, let's open up this one and see how we did. Kind of weird doing it this way. Never done this before, so nice stuff here. All right, well, let's see. I don't know. Yeah, it came out. Well, the goal was to make sure they're shiny enough, right? But you can tell I'm missing a. I didn't go thick enough, deep enough on my. But it did come out shiny. I mean, that was the goal. That they did come out shiny. Kind of worked. I mean, shiny wise, it worked. I guess you really gotta. I mean, this looks like a leech. Look at it, like nothing to it. Oh, that's funny. Look at that. I mean, it's shiny. Don't get me wrong. It's just, it just did not happen. I'll keep one out, and I'm gonna shoot the mold as it's intended to be, and then we could compare it that way. Oh, that's all right. So we're just gonna shoot it without the aluminum on there and see how this. Just check it out. Check out the difference, I guess. There we go. And this is such a good color. I'm gonna do some knot worms here. I don't know if you can see them. There we go. Check out these molds here. See how we did on the bot worms. Oh, that looks nice. What do you guys think, huh? Holy cow. Holy cow. Let's get a couple of these out. Those are nice. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to get the rest out and all right, let's see how we did on this one. I'm sure it's probably going to turn out a lot. I don't know if a lot better, but it's going to look like a worm. So I guess that's always good. Moment of truth. All right, here we go. Oh. It's always a good one. But you see, it is just matted. It doesn't look as shiny, but I mean, it's still, you can still see it through. Not like a shiny. So let's go take a look at these versus that one. So you see here, this one here, right here, is shiny like a aluminum mold, and that's the Sandcast where it seems kind of gritty, grainy, or whatever. Let's see if we get them better here. But I mean, they both look great. You tell I didn't get that much plastic to pull, but it's so thin. But they look great. All right, well, let me go put these on the board. All right, I went ahead and I'm gonna do a stick bait worm. Just to see how that turns out. I don't want no ear in there, so that's about good enough. Top it off. There we go. And stick bait worms, they drink a lot of plastic, so make sure you always gotta top it off. I wanted something to kind of use all that left, so we ain't got that much left out of all these baits here. Oops. Spoon time. All right, let's see how we did on this one. All right, open says oh, look at that. Look at those. Woo -hoo. Throw these under a dock, I tell you. Holy cow. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, they're so cool how they're so purple. Bring them to the light blue. Holy cow. All right, let's see what we did for today. So I did have 4, but I did notice one had a really bad air pocket, and I just kind of tossed it away. This is what our initial kind of idea for the video was for, to see if that'd be shiny with the aluminum foil. And technically it is, but you really got to mold the aluminum foil, the mold, or that's gonna happen where you don't get, as you can tell here, so thin, right? I mean you could probably use it, I'm sure it'll work, but it's not, doesn't look like that. Doesn't even look like, almost looks like this. So if you tell, it almost looks the same as the idea of the foil. It does work. I'll probably put a little more effort into molding it into the mold, but it worked. Maybe find an easier mold to put the aluminum foil in, because that's a weird type of worm. So, all right, well, that's it for this one. If I get a chance, I'll bring them outside to get a view of those, what they look like in natural sunlight. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. All right, everybody, been a few days later, and finally get to be outside in the sunlight. So I'm going to show you the baits that I made the other day with the metal mist. So here, let's take a look at them. So this is the cast mold one. So it looks very good. All right, we're going to show you the bot worm now. I like how that blue just comes through. That's nice. Now we got the drop shot. I really like that purple to blue transition. That's really nice. Big old wacky worm coming down. Oh, that looks so nice. All right, well, that's what they look like in the sunlight. I hope you liked watching the video, and I'll see you guys back in the bathroom. Bye. Bye.